Welcome back to my channel. The topic that we will discuss today is Introduction to Database System. Okay, what is a database system? See, a database system is a relationship between stored data, databases, users, and the hardware or the operating system used for storage. All these things together make the database system. Okay, what is a data? In simple word, we can say that data are facts that are related to a particular object. For example, let us consider your name, your age, your height, etc. Okay, all these things are related to you, so they are considered to be data about you. What is a database? A database can be defined as the systematic collection of data. Sometimes we call it a place where we store data. See, database supports storage and manipulation of data. It makes data management easy. So let us consider the Facebook. It needs to store, manipulate, and present data related to a member, their friends, members' activities, messages, advertising, and lot more. So, where do they store all these things? They store all these things in their database, and that database is known as Facebook's database. Okay, the next topic is what is database management system? Database management system is a collection of programs which enable the user to access the database, manipulate the data, and report or represent the data. Or in simple words, we can say that DBMS or database management system is a system software for easy and effective and reliable data processing and management. Some examples of DBMS is MS Excel, Fox Pro, etc. Now, this is a very important question. Why do we need a database? Or we can also frame it in such a way that what is the advantage of a database? See, the first importance of a database is it can manage large amount of data. Any DBMS software manages large amount of data on a daily basis. The second important part of a DBMS is for controlling redundancy and inconsistency. See, redundancy means repetition of the same data. So, DBMS helps us reduce repetition of the same data. Whereas if we use the file system, same data may be stored multiple times. We sometimes do not have a control to stop them, but in a DBMS we can control the repetition of data. See, the next point that we will discuss, why we need to have a DBMS, is sharing of data. This is very important. Okay, DBMS is designed for multiple users. That means many people at the same time can access the same database. Okay, so it helps to effectively work on a project by multiple users. Then this and next point is security of data. See, DBMS has various methods to ensure security of data like user login. Okay, by this what happens is only authorized users have the power to access the database. Unauthorized users cannot access the database. They are not allowed, or they are not given permission to access the database. So security wise, it is very important. The last point why we need a database is because of its accuracy. A DBMS is accurate as it has all sorts of built-in constraints, checks, etc. This means that information available in the DBMS is guaranteed to be correct, and in most cases. This means what, like the data that goes inside a DBMS, okay, it goes through many checks, okay, and the final data that enters the DBMS is more or less guaranteed to be correct. The next topic is the terms that are related to a DBMS. The first term is a table. A table is a collection of related data held in a tabular format within a database. It consists of columns and rows. You can see the example where I have given a table which consists of rows and column. The next topic is what is a record. A record is composed of fields and contains all the data about one particular person. A record can also be known as tuple, or it can be called as row. The next important term is field. A field consists of a single piece of information of the subject in the table. A field is also known as the attribute or a column. Look at the example given there. You will see that I have written column 1, column 2, column 3 and column 4 above the columns. These columns are known as the fields. Okay, the next topic that we will discuss is what is a primary key. See, primary key is a field in a table that is uniquely defined. Okay, it is a column where data does not repeat itself, that is uniquely defined. It is a column where the data do not repeat itself, and you cannot have a null value in that primary key column. Okay, what is a composite key? A composite key is a combination of two or more columns in a table that can be used to uniquely identify each row of a table. See, sometimes it may so happen that we cannot use only one single column as a primary key column. Look at this example. Suppose I make roll number as the primary key. Okay, then if I enter someone name, as suppose I will enter another person whose name is Bhaskar, who studies in class 9 section B, but his roll number is 12. It will not allow. Okay, but this is a genuine person. Why they are not allowing us? Because the computer will tell us that roll number is a primary key and you are trying to repeat the roll number. So for that kind of reason, we have to combine two or more columns together so that it can be uniquely defined. That is known as a composite key, when we combine two or three columns to form a primary key column. what is a candidate key? See, a candidate key is a particular field in a database which qualifies to become a primary key column. Means the data in that particular column is uniquely defined. Okay, so in a table we can have two or more candidate keys. Maybe we have one primary key and the rest of them are candidate keys. They all qualify to become a primary key column. Look at this table here. Here I have employee ID. Employee ID can be a primary key because all are uniquely defined. I also have bank account numbers which are also uniquely defined. That also can be a primary key. Or I also have PAN number. These are also uniquely defined for each and every individual. Out of these three columns, I will choose one primary key. But all these three columns can be considered as a candidate key column that qualifies to become a primary key column. Alternate key. An alternate key is a key that is associated with one or more columns whose values uniquely identify each row in a table, but which is not a primary key. It is used basically in place of a primary key column. See, this is a candidate key. An alternate key is a candidate key. It replaces the primary key. See, in a relational database, when two or more tables are interlinked with each other, then we have something known as the foreign key. A foreign key is a column or a group of columns in a relational database table that provides a link between a data in two or more tables. So foreign key acts as a link between two tables in a relational database. The next topic is, what is a RDBMS? See, RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. It is similar to DBMS, but here two or more tables in the same database can be interlinked with each other. That is why it is known as Relational Database Management System. SQL, MySQL, then Oracle, MS Access are examples of RDBMS. Thank you. Okay friends, thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.